stop. I find this kind of funny. Everyone's making this huge deal about this. I almost wanted to say it's called the rebel flag, but I just call it the Confederate flag. Like, everyone's like, take it down when my grandfather was a Confederate soldier. But you have to realize something. This was part of America's history. We have to have it to remember what we did to become this. Like, I went to the Henry Ford Museum about a couple years ago. There's a Ku Klux Klan. If you don't know what that is, it's like this weird hooded thing, and it's very weird. Like, they were hanging black people, burning them, and no one's complaining about that. I went to an antique place. There's a picture of Hitler. No one's complaining about that. But the moment we put a flag up that represents America's past, like, so then we remind ourselves, oh, this is part of our past. This is what the South used to be. Now the South is like, oh, people are black and living there. Like, we don't need to take it down. I understand where people are coming from because, like, this is a horrible part of history. But all I'm going to say is there is worse parts of history. And what next? You can't move forward in life if you forget about the past. But you can't dwell on the past. There are people, like, dwelling on the past, like, oh, this represents the South, and they were against logic. They wanted slavery, but we have to have this flag to represent a part of history. Like, we keep it up as, like, a rebel flag. Like, people think it's, like, a rebel flag, so it's kind of a good thing in a sense. But it's a bad thing, too. But it's always been there. You can't just change it. Like, you can't change history. Like, you can try taking down a flag. That's not going to change anything. Teachers are still going to teach about this. We are still going to see the flag every day. People are going to see the flag with or without having it up. So what's the point of taking it down? I don't agree with it. I don't exactly like the flag, but I don't see why everyone's making this huge deal about it. Like, people fly the 13 colonies flag, and, like, that was a bad time, too, because slaves were around back then. We didn't like Britain. There was a lot of weird crap going on back then, but that's alright to be flown. Why can't this be? It's a part of our history. Like, what next? People are going to have to take down their gay pride flags because it's offending people? What the heck? Like, me being bi, I'm just like, oh, I'm okay with all this stuff. And, like, I'm kind of a hipster, like, thing. So I'm kind of laid back sometimes, but, like, I understand things. Like, I understand why people want this flag to be down. I understand why people don't want it to be down. But it's part of America's history. Get over it. Like, go back to history class and learn about the Civil War. I did. I understand this shit. Oh, I'm gonna edit that out later. I understand this crap that we call ourselves, but why are we making this huge deal about it all of a sudden? Like, it's always been there. This flag has always flown. But that we can't forget about this, so why not just be proud that we are what we are now by flying this flag and being like, oh, we fly this flag because this is what we used to be, not what we are today, because there are black people going, like, there used to be all white schools, all black schools, like, there's still that, but trying to say is, I think the flag should still be up, because it's a part of history. It's always been there. It represents the South, and, like, people fly it not because of, like, the slavery thing, too. They fly it because of pride, because they're proud to be Southerners. So then they're thinking, oh, this is Southern history, I can fly this. Duh. Just kind of upsets me how ignorant we are as human beings are sometimes. Like, I'm a very ignorant person. Like, I'm like, what did this mean? And, yeah. Y'all got, this crap works me up so much, I need tea. Been legit. It's kind of cold, but it's still good. My cat's just like creeping at me like, what the heck are you doing? No one's in the house. Why are you talking to yourself? But no one's home, so yeah. Like, it just frustrates me so freaking much that people are, look, in fact, in our newspaper, we have an article on this. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get that. Just look at our lovely clock.
It's so lovely.
Yeah, see, in our, see, it says take down the flag, Confederate soldier. I'm like, oh my god, it's a freaking flag. It's not like it's it's not like it says slaves are good. Ugh, I yell a lot when I get upset. I apologize for that. See, I work myself up now. I need more tea. I have a caffeine addiction, so I get headaches when I don't have caffeine, so I need my caffeine. No, it doesn't make me hyper. I'm ADD. I'm just like... and it just, like, mellows me out. I don't even have any makeup on. Like, look at this crap. Ugh. No one's ever going to see this video. Like, the government probably will. But what are they going to do to me? Like, I'm just stating facts. And on the other hand, another thing that bothers me, this whole gay thing. Like, people calling each other gay and stuff. I'm like, it's not an insult. Shut up. I know gay people. I'm very offended by this. My step-cousin's gay. My best friend's a lesbian, for heaven's sakes. I'm bi. I take offense to this. Like, as you can tell, I'm kind of a ranter. So, this video's gonna suck so much because I can't figure out shit. Crap. My cat is still staring at me. Lucky! Come here. Come here. Come here, kitty. Ugh, he's being a butt. He's just, like, standing there. Ugh. But, like, you love who you love. Like, and then people are, like, using the Bible as... I'm a Christian. I'm a proud Christian. I love Jesus. But, like, I don't get why people use the Bible, which is supposed to help people, as a weapon. Like, you don't see me throwing bi flags at you and just being like, meh! Like, I get defensive when people are like that. Like, my one friend, I'm not really friends with him anymore because his father's a pastor, so he's very religious, and he's like, people can't be gay. And he's like, you're either gay or you're straight. And I'm like, you want to die today? Oh my god, my hair looks horrible. I need a shower. But, oh well, ADDness kicking in, but wait. Never mind. So, yeah. I think no one's gonna even tune in. I'm telling you, I'm a 90s child, but I wasn't born in the 90s. But, hey. Well, my hair looks kind of good now. Hair wings. I think the next video I'm gonna have a comic book haul, because I got a lot of comic books now, and I'm really happy about that. But the one left me on a cliffhanger. Oh my god, no one's gonna watch this, because I'm so ADD. I'm like, bird, squirrel, blah! Like that, kind of ADD. But back to the gay thing. Like, I don't get it. It's not your life. And then my friend thinks trans are disgusting. I'm like, what do you mean? You're adorable. You're adorable. I think I'm pan. Oh, I made a heart. I love you guys. I love you gays. I love you pans. I love you trans. But I just don't get things sometimes. Like, it makes me really want to cry sometimes. Like, I'm like, like, one time, this is super personal, but oh well, I was lying awake at night, and I just started bawling because I was like, God, am I gonna go to hell for being bi, for liking women too? I can't help it. Help me, please. Like, I never wanted to be bi. I just kind of am. Like, I've known forever. Like, I remember I used to say, oh, did you know I'm a lesbian? Oh, wait, no, I'm bi, just kidding. Like, as a joke, because I really did not like people's facial reactions and stuff, and that really freaked me out. So I was like, oh, I'm just kidding. So, but now I'm just, like, openly bi, like, oh, girls are good. So are dudes. Boobs are great, man. I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, bruh, get over yourself. You don't see me, like, telling you how to live your life. Like, I'm trying to change your opinion because your opinion really upsets me. Like, to a point where I have broken down, tried killing myself. It's like the only person who's, like, really given me any hate, and it just ticks me off so much. Like, my parents are, I think they're okay with it, but I think they just think it's a phase because, well, yeah. Because people go through a lot of phases. Like, I understand why parents think it's a phase, but it just kind of is annoying after a while. Like, I've announced I'm bi for, like, I don't want to say a year because, like, it was, I think I opened up for, like, around December. So, like, I talked to my friend about it. Like, she's a lesbian, and, like, I spent the night at her house, and I was like, ugh, I'm so confused right now. And then she's like, maybe you're just bi-curious. And I'm like, oh, but I kind of always liked women, so I just kind of go with it. Like, I might be pan, but I just kind of go with it. Emotions are emotions. If I like somebody, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they're a girl. All I'm gonna say is the world is overpopulated. People need to stop having kids, so that's why there's little gay babies out there that adopt children instead. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like, okay, I get if you don't want to, like, or if you prefer that. Like, I understand that. That's kind of disgusts some people, but I'm like, I just took my beanie off. I'm gonna put my beanie back on. You can see my process of beanie heads. So that's how you put a beanie on. But anyway, like, I understand that, cause, like, that's how I know I was kind of getting in too much detail about things. But, like, this world is full of a bunch of idiots that think they know what they're talking about, but don't. Like, I'm one of those idiots. I think I know everything sometimes, but, like, really and truly, I know what 1 + 1 is. It's 2. You can't see that. It looked like it looked like I had one finger up. Okay, there. I just blew your mind there. Oh my god, my face itches. But I just don't understand why people get so upset over everything. Like, I do too, but, like, if the news says one thing, everyone's like, and freaks out on everybody. For what? A little argument, for their little news story? Bye! This video is so long, I apologize. Peace.